Back to the 10x Gain show. Let's get right into another one. Today is Tuesday. It's 11/11. It's 9:50 p.m. XRP is at $2.40 on the dot, down about 6% on the daily. Let's dive right into the charts. Let's see what's going on. 240, not too bad considering where we were. Let's see here. Boom. Take a look at the daily. So yeah, we did have quite the quite the red day today, although we did have a couple green days. A nice move up all the way to 257, and today closing at 239. So ideally, with this daily close here, we'll have to see if we can push back above. For this next daily candle, we're 3 hours into it, but if we can get above this red line here, and the reason I have this red line drawn like this, it goes back, really I guess it could stem like this, would look more ideal. We've got support, we broke above it here. We tested it right here with this wick. We ended up crashing below it. We came up, resistance, came back down. So the way that we have actually closed multiple 4-hour candles below this level is not great. You know, we do want to see XRP reclaim the 244, 245 level immediately, as soon as possible. So we'll kind of have to see what we get here and what happens. You know, looking at the weekly so far, huge upper wick, candle body getting pushed down. You know, we just don't want to see this thing flip and start pulling down to the downside, forming a red week again. I really want to see, even if we do come down, make a little lower wick, and then push up and actually have a nice green week. That would be, you know, the best case scenario here. But taking it to the immediate short term on the hourly, you know, we've been going down ever since we really topped at around 257. We've been just coming down. You can see we have a couple gaps here that probably need to get filled. So I would suspect a bounce at least, you guys know, at least back up to this level, at least to 245 to see if we can reclaim it. So that's the immediate short term. We're going to come and see if we can get back above this red line. Ultimately though, I would not be worried at all. This week could end up being massive. Look at the 2 hour, nice reversal candle right here on the 2 hour. We are starting to get a push up. RSI is crossing bullish. You know, 4 hour, this could be a reversal of a candle on the 4 hour as well. Got an hour left. This RSI is going to want to cross bullish as well. I know the weekly doesn't look the best, but like I said, we've got XRP ETF, the Canary Capital ETF launching either Thursday or Friday, I believe. So that's pretty big. That's massive news for the price. We should see a couple billion of inflows coming in and ultimately pushing us up. So this could be a big week. This could be a really big week. Government shutdowns ending. Let's dive right into it on X. So we've got week 47 of 2025 begins on November 17th and ends on November 23rd. So we'll have to see if we get something special on that week. We got the Canary Capital ETF. The Canary filed 8A for XRP ETF, which points to launch tomorrow or Thursday. So that would be big. It would be huge. It's set to launch on Thursday as market open once the Nasdaq certifies listing. So, guys, this is big news. Cointelegraph posting this too. So we do have an ETF launching this week for XRP, which is great. JP Morgan estimates up to 8 billion of inflows into XRP ETFs in the first year, with only 3 to 5 billion XRP available on exchanges. This could trigger a supply shock, pushing prices far beyond current levels of around 250. Depending on how quickly capital enters, XRP could realistically reach $20 to $100 plus as limited supply meets strong institutional demand. Minimum 2 digits this year. And guys, I've been saying that for a long time. Minimum $10 before the year ends. We've got what, 8 weeks left to the year ends. We're gonna see $10 within the next 8 weeks. I'm still sticking to that. So coming up, we have the House vote to reopen the government tomorrow on Wednesday. We've got federal employees back to work Thursday, the SEC. Canary Capital Spot XRP ETF set to launch on Thursday. The SEC to approve all past decision deadlines Spot XRP ETFs on Friday. Guys, we got a big week ahead, so don't let this short-term price action get you down. This small move down, I mean, look at the daily. This is nothing to worry about, just this tiny little red candle. And even if we did make a new low here and come down to test the $2 range, there is nothing to worry about. Know what you hold. This asset is going to be worth thousands in the future, so forget about it. Just take this as a blessing to accumulate more. So just a lot of stuff about the Canary XRP ETF getting set to launch. This is interesting right here. This is really interesting. So check this out. David Schwartz posted this today, 11/11, Tuesday, and deleted it after a few minutes. He said, I am deeply and $74.24 in parentheses in debt to Hugo Weaving, Agent Smith from The Matrix, for recording my new voicemail greeting. And this was taken down very quickly. November 11th, 2025. 6/5/11. 74.24. What does this even mean? And 74.24. I am deeply in debt to Hugo Weaving, Agent Smith from The Matrix for recording my new voicemail greeting. We got this random dollar number in there. Crypto Billaboo put it together. David Schwartz posted this on June 2nd of this year, saying jackpot. And you got the minor prize, $28.88. Bet $8.80. The major 500, the mini 1088, and so forth. All these different numbers, right? But what's interesting here is that 7 times 4 equals 28. 2 times 4 equals 8. Basically, he could be saying 2880 confirmed, just like in this here. And the 1.618 Fibonacci extension is 2660. So it could very well wick above the 2660 to the 2880 as a potential peak, potential top. So 74.24, when you break these numbers down, 7 times 4 is 28, 2 times 4 is 8, 2880. And you put that in there, and he could be saying we're about to get this $28.80 XRP. Massive, massive, super exciting. So hold on. I know it seems like a never-ending time of going sideways and down, but XRP likes to disappoint its holders the most and then just shoot up straight up out of nowhere when least expected. So hold on. It's going to be a wild ride. We're definitely hitting 2 digits before the year ends. I do appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in. I'll keep you guys updated in the next one. Till next time.